Salutare tuturor, eu sunt Mecai și bine m-am regăsit la un episod din seria asta de Hogwarts Legacy, aici lângă domnul Moon, unde i-am zis toată șmecheria lui cu questline-ul lui și cine de fapt îl speria cu tâmpenile alea de maimuțe. Îl avem acolo și pe, nu mai știu cum îl chema, Mr. Peeves sau ceva de genul, clonul ăla nebun, care aș vrea să-i dau un avada cadavra, dar încă n-avem. Și astăzi facem quest-uri, sper să facem cât mai multe și nu doar unul. Văd că avem două de vorbit, Talk to Poppy și Speak with Natty outside the divination class room. Astăzi doar de vorbit, deci să le facem și celelalte două văd că sunt doar principale, adică asta le lăsăm la final. Să vorbim cu Natty mai întâi. Ce dorește de la noi? Unde trebuie să mă duc? Departe, destul de... Și sigur am eu un divination class, aveam eu un fast travel aici. Iar a venit Peeves. No! Dude, what? Profesoara e mama ei. Poate fi zis, îmi cer scuze, n-am fost atent. Acum mi-a dat click. Bine, nu știu dacă e, dar... Da, mă, este.
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
What? Poate transforma într-un animal?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Care bea ceai? Că au pe cineva care bea ceai.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less
Dar nu mă înveți pe mine să
enthusiastic
fac asta, că ar
about
fi
it.
mișto, poate.
She says that no
Direct Dragon
creature,
scrie pe mine.
especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Corect?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Wait, what? S-a schimbat questul cu Sebastian? Parcă aveam și un... Ah, nu. Doar că zice să ne mergem mai repede. Aba nu, ăsta e alt... stai că ăsta e altceva. Ăsta e alt quest. Ok, ăsta e în care luăm Imperio. Finally! Ok, dar nu o să-l facem deocamdată. Vreau să vorbim și cu Poppy. Poppy, să vedem unde e Poppy. Nu e în Hogwarts. E în Hogsmeade. Și anume, aici e ea, în Three Broomsticks? Da.
What are you up to now?
Ok.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Hai să spunem și ei, why not? Adică... Deja a trecut ceva timp.
Rookwood is working
N-are
with
rost să
Ranrock,
mai ținem
and
secret.
Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Ok,
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
corect, acum trebuie să așteptăm. Mai probabil să facem un alt quest. Ok. Am putea face questul ăsta, In the Shadow of Time. N-aș zice nu. Și luăm și totuși Imperio. Deci hai să-l facem. Am zis că nu-l facem, dar îl facem. Vreau să văd și cum e Imperio. Pardon, nu aici. Wall map. Tocmai aici, în Felcroft. Ok.
sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Quite the flyer.
Ce e un Merlin? Ia să facem noi Merlinul ăsta.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Și așa avem destul de multă mealusi până acum, nu mai avem probleme. Cred că știu ce să facem, trebuie să distrugem șmecheriile astea. Pac. Unde ar mai trebui să mai fie? Nu? Nu asta era? Am distrus unul aici. Uite, mai e unul acolo. Ok. Și mai trebuie să mai fie încă unul pe aici. Uite-l, mă. Off. Ce stupid.
Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Ce stupid. Era și un gest acolo așa să luăm. Dă gestul. Este chest mare. Legendaros. Super. Să facem noi acum un pic de zi.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in
Deja am primit questul de la Poppy.
circle in Hogsmeade.
Pare rău, Poppy.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones...
Revelio.
Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Ok. Să facem questul cu Sebastian, că deja pierdem timpul.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. Gather me some yield more than imagining about that. However, stumbled upon something else I have not. Early ship immediately since its power.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Holcroft Catacomb. Hai să vedem ce nebunii găsim pe aici.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Corect. Am început bine.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it, and the rest of the tomb will be
Revelio.
insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio.
Ce rol au
For a
astea?
reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
Corect. Luăm și lucruri interesante.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Cum ar fi să ne urcăm și aici cu cutiuța asta.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Incendio.
E atât de mișto când ai crucio.
Another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Bă, un pic cam tare jocul. Am dat în greșeală jocul mai tare. 4. Hai să lăsăm la 3. Chiar un 2, why not? Nu, era 3. Un pic cam tare. Ok, hai să vedem ce mai găsim pe aici.
Accio. Revelio. Depulso.
Aici un chest. Pam, pam, ajunge aici.
Watch your step. I need to
Revelio.
slip there.
Confringo. Defender. Reparo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
All this grass.
Revelio.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Confringo.
Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of grave room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Defender. Bones outside a sarcophagus. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio. Depulso.
Aici.
There's something here by the altar. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Hai să vedem aici ce e. Va spre un ce sigur mă duce.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Ok, și ce să fac aici? Lumos.
Lumos.
Dau seama.
Accio. Lumos.
O, trebuie să scot și ăla.
Accio. Lumos.
Hai să spunem și pe ăștia.
Accio. Revelio.
Iar de la cu hranii, ok. Ceva de repero mă gândesc.
Reparo.
Nu? Nu e ăla de repero?
Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a safe way across. Revelio.
Atât?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ok. Facem noi produsul așa de poase.
Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio.
Ok, și aici... m-am întors pe aici, ok, după partea închisă.
Accio!
Asta dacă o scot, ridică șmecheria asta. Asta îmi arată un chest. Nimic interesant. Ok, deci
Revelio!
încercam degeaba. Uite asta, ce e aici? Să vedem. Uite un not aici. To serve against enemies.
What did you find?
Dai, înainte să vedem, vreau să văd și aici. Ok. Ceva legat de... Da, trebuie să pun acolo, cred că alea. Adică vreau să văd și ce e aici.
Revelio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Aha.
Accio!
Trebuie să iau astea, mă, cu mine, sigur.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Da, le iau cu mine. Și le pun aici, fii atent.
Revelio!
Easy.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Deja am
Of
făcut.
course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I
Accio!
imagined.
Wingardium
Bones
Leviosa!
stacked oddly on either
Da, easy. Gata.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Mai trebuie să mai iau?
Accio!
Sunt multe, am înțeles. Deci trebuie să fac toată arca asta. De oase.
Revelio!
Gata.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Da, lasă.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Bătaie.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Deja acum? What does the learning curse entail? How do you know the Imperious curse?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Yep.
It's probably
Abia
why I learned
așteptam.
the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Ok, e un 4. Imperio.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Și cum îl folosim. Bun. Nu știu sigur cu ce să le... Clar aș vrea să le pun pe astea 3, gen, când iau și Avada Kedavra. Nu știu cu ce aș putea să-l înlocuiesc eu. Uite, arest un moment. Asta ce face? Descendo? Te dă jos. Uite, asta arest un momentum. Chiar nu mă... Na. Și aș pune mai degrabă în loc de Glacius arest un momentum. Deși parcă tot aș vrea să le modific un pic, dar eu zic că e ok așa. Da, eu zic că e ok așa. Hai să vedem.
Imperial.
Mamă, și ăsta are cooldown mare.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Ok.
Compulso. Revelio.
Aici
Confringo.
am dat cu foc, dar nu pot să trec. Aici,
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio. How gracious of you.
mare bătaie,
I
bine,
try.
mare păianjen aici. What? Nu? Nu s-a anumit ordine.
Revelio.
Ok, nu s-a anumit ordine. What?
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Să
Accio.
duc asta aici.
Guardian Leviosa.
Da, cred că așa e.
Revelio.
Aha, și trebuie să le fac într-o anumită ordine.
Accio.
Perfect.
Guardian Leviosa.
Am și pe ăsta. Acum mai avem încă unul.
Accio.
Asta, cu ăsta ce facem? Îl deschide? Nu. Asta, cu ăsta. Nu. Asta, cu ăsta. Asta parcă nu am făcut, nu? Da. Fie colmea să fie astea două. Nu. Da.
Guardian Leviosa.
E și un chest acolo. Te rog, lasă-mă să iau.
You are
Revelio.
head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Bun, mă gândesc că tot pe aici trebuia să ne ducem. Am în vedere că ne-a pus tot cu... E aici.
Confringo.
Vreau să mă ocup de ăștia mai întâi.
Imperio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Revelio. Bombarda.
Foc.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Confringo. Bit dramatic, isn't it?
What?
Depulso.
Ce se întâmplă?
Accio.
Da, sunete.
Revelio.
Ce stă aici? Încheiem on weak will potions. Bun, pe acolo nu pot să mă duc? Ba da.
This catacomb is
legendar.
okay. Just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in
Nice.
quite some time.
Ce faci, bă, Sebastian? E ușor.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced.
Revelio.
Păiangheni? Păiangheni. Destul de mulți. What? Dar lui celălalt.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Au venit și de ăștia mari.
Incendio. Glacis. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
și mai avem încă unul.
Incendio, glaciers, Accio, Repulsor. For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Iar că mulți poianghen de ăștia. Collect.
Revelio.
Ce ar să fie dead end, ha?
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet. Glaciers,
No.
Accio, Revelio.
Search is nici aici. Relics note. The relics contains abundant potential. It possibly could benefit not only wizard but the world, but the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Move the relic. Lost relic illustration. Deci asta e... așa arată, nu?
Sebastian,
Uite acolo.
the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Dark sacrifice. Cred că legat de să omori. Sau omori pe persoana, nu știu, anyway. Ceva, cred că e ceva trebuie alimentat, mă gândesc. Mi-aduce aminte la Hogwarts un pic. We should leave this relic. Dacă tot am venit aici, de ce să
I'm
dau
willing
liv?
to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle.
Corect? Leave the catacomb. Ia uite-l pe ăsta.
Ominous.
Ne-a urmărit.
Ominous.
meu.
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Îmi bag în confuzie acum pe
We
SMS.
don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
Nu pe
Come
aici,
on.
nu? Nu cred că va veni.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Da, pe aici.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Da, oricum tot nu cred că o să se liniștească.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Am repede cu quest-ul ăsta că deja ne-am lungit prea mult la
As we were leaving
Videoclip.
ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
Wow, trebuie să mergem pe jos. E normal să fie fum, dar nu cred.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Aia zic și eu.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Ceva. Defend Felcroft un Ranrock Loyalist.
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
E aici. Eu băgăm și cu Crucio pe aici. Și cu Imperio. Ok. Stai mă. O, da, mulți au venit. Cred că au venit tot armata lor în rock. Care mi-a dat tot de meci. Gata? Ca să avut cea mai lungă bătălie. Mama, asta e deja clar pe mult. Uite ce om vrea să o omoare. Mă mir că nu a dat, că nu știe Avada Kedavra, omul. Ia, pune să sinucide. Era sigur.
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Dude, nu e ca și cum a făcut ceva.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The
Rău.
Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Corect.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Finally. Terminăm și noi cu questul ăsta. Mai e ceva? Tactus Salomon. Ok. Te rog, zic că ești ultima parte din quest.
What was he thinking?
Nu știu, dar hai, zi mereu.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Dacă oricum o să-mi zică că gen pleacă de lângă noi, că semeni cu el, whatever, dacă îi zic chestia asta, știm? Ce drept putea să fie, să de altă, dar gen, nu știu, mă, și-o merită, mă, goblinii ăștia.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty.
Eram sigur.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Mamă, cum îți dau Imperiu?
Why, Sebastian?
Cum îți dau Imperiu? Te rog, lasă-mă să-ți dau Imperiu. Au cruz eu. Te rog, jocule. Asta e aici în casă? Este. God. În fine. Cam atât și cu acest episod. Sper că v-a plăcut. Acum cred că de-a băgat iar pe questul ăla principal cu Androcroft, nu? Da, corect. Mai avem ceva, mă? Fuck, copy, speak Sebastian. What? Avem tot alt quest cu el. Ok, bun. Voi încheia și repede episodul, că deja ne-am lungit extraordinar de mult. Sper că v-a plăcut. Nu uitați să dați și subscribe. Eu am fost Mecai și ne vedem în următorul episod. Pa, pa!